Yes, people, welcome to another Chelsea live stream, Chelsea preview for Chelsea against Fulham, which takes place on Friday, I believe, 8 p.m. UK time. It's going to be special, but interesting, and there's a lot to talk about. I thought Enzo Fernandez might actually be starting tomorrow, but I think his work permit has not been confirmed at the moment, but we'll get into that. We've also got a lot of injuries in midfield, which I'm a bit worried about. And yeah, the person that when I mentioned the chat about there was an injury unconfirmed was actually Kovacic, and he was the injury unfortunately. So in midfield, it's not looking good, but we might have Ruben Loftus-Cheek, we might have Conor Gallagher. But before we get into all of that, like the video, subscribe, hit the notification, tune in daily. Thank you everyone for 30.2k subscribers. It means a lot. And as I said, we've got big things coming out for the channel, a new website, Clothing Land, and a lot more people. So look out for that. My co-host today, Matt J. Bull. How are you, man?
Yeah, I mean, I'm good. I'm positive. I'm happy. Enzo Fernandez, what was the impossible dream has come true. The dream has come true. All the rivals crying on social media. It is good to see. I'm happy. I can't wait to see Enzo play. I can't wait to see Mudryk play. I can't wait for Felix to play again. I can't wait to see this team. As I said in my name, 6 months pre-season starts now. The season is bar the Champions League over. So Graham Potter used this time to get these players going, get them playing the way you want. And next season is the season where we need to go at it.
Mm-hmm.
Well said. Very, very well said. Big up Serena for the super chat already. Big up myself, Enzo Fernandez, all the effort of paid off. What an amazing end to Jan. Yeah, listen, I was putting a lot of content out there, and I was very confident that we'll get this deal done. I'm sure many of us were very confident as well. And here we are. Just quickly, before I introduce everyone else, does anyone know who Graham Potter has included in Champions League?
No. I saw the press conference that Chelsea posted on YouTube today. He said there was still some time for him to add them, but I swear it was like 3 that you can only add 3 players before it was the 2nd of January, and then you can add unlimited players that are
11 a.m.
under.
Yeah,
but under the age of like before that are born after like 2001. In January 2001, you can add them. You can add as many
but
of
they
players.
can't have played in Champions League for like 2 years or something like that.
Okay, yeah, I don't know these rules, so I didn't look too much into it. But
Basically, I've seen mixed reports everywhere. All I know, we have to pick 3 players, and we were meant to pick these 3 players by 11 a.m. today. I've not seen anyone post anything about it, and I thought maybe it might have come out in the press conference, but it hasn't come out in the press conference.
yeah,
I was expecting Felix.
I think Potter said sub
Modric.
one of the players. I think it was Felix. He said it was in contention.
Yeah, but he said.
I guess that means he is there.
He did say that actually.
Yeah, he thought he had a little bit more time to say that, but you can also drop some players to get more players included if we want to do that. But I don't think we will. But we will wait and see until that comes out.
And also Enzo Fernandez with the work permit, we don't know if he can actually be registered right now. That's another thing as well. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Legal side anyway, but we'll get into all of that. Alfred, how are you?
I'm very good, thanks, man. Good to see you guys. I'm so excited for the games that are coming up. We're going to get to see more of our new boys. Felix, one more game until he's back as well. So yeah, it's going to be amazing. I can't wait. And Matt summed it up perfectly when he said this is the time for Bowley to start trying to get things right because the season is pretty much done, barring the Champions League, and this is quite possibly one of, if not the most crucial times in his managerial career that he will have, because he's got this time now with less pressure because of our current form in the season, and we have less to fight for. He's got this chance now to get it right. Start figuring things out for next season, because when next season starts, it's all to play for again. And personally, I believe the whole we're going to back Potter no matter what happens thing. Personally, I think that was before all this money was spent. Yeah, we have now spent a shit ton of money, right? So I think if I don't think this will happen, but if we play next season and get the results that we've been getting this season, like that we've been getting now, I don't think he's staying because with all that money spent, I just can't see any way anyone would keep him. But I don't think that'll happen. I think next season we're going to start banging again, and I can't wait. So
Yeah. I think you summed up right there. I think obviously he will get to test out for the remaining 6 months. Guys in the comments will answer some of your questions very shortly after I introduce the rest of the panels. But Alfred made a good point, which we'll come back to as well. Way modes, fresh trim, new year, new him, looking good, looking healthy, looking very, very impressive, man. Show us the fade, man. Turn to the left, bro. All right. There we have it, folks. Matt J. Bull, take some notes. That's how you do it, people. Fresh Tree, welcome, Wayne, man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm really good. Well, I think obviously positives outside of like work, doing more stuff for myself. So yeah, positive. But then if you look at Chelsea, even more positive at the moment. The moves we're making. Finally, me and you been from day one wanting Enzo in, calling for it. Finally over the line. What I've watched the interview he's done as well. Just not long ago, I watched it on the Chelsea app. He's looking good. He's looking like he can't wait to start. I hope the work permit comes in soon because I think I'm not completely sure how that works. Obviously, fortunately, I'm not don't work in that sort of environment, but I hope it can get sorted soon. I'm interested what Potter said, that he's not very good with his English, and Potter's not very good with his Spanish. So it's going to be interesting how they communicate if Aspilicueta or Thiago Silva or someone is the mediator there. But yeah, I can't wait. I'm really. I think tomorrow we might actually batter Fulham. I think the players are going. I think the players are going to stand up and deliver. I think we've had some good news in the press conference with certain players coming back. Fortunately, we've got still have to deal with people like Loftus-Cheek. Just can't get rid of him. You know what I mean? But I know it's good that the boys are back, and yeah, I can't. I'm just buzzing. I can't wait.
There we have it, folks. We'll get to Loftus-Cheek shortly as well. We've got nearly 50 people tuned in. Thank you for joining the preview. Please like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll be answering questions very shortly. Sindre, before I let you talk, I've been watching your Instagram. I've been watching your Instagram stories. You're understanding. You're growing up. You're taking risks in life. You want to make it in the future. You want to be successful. You're motivated. And it's very good to see at a young age, because not many people at your age will be looking at that. They'll be playing games. I know I was similar to you as well. So I wish you the very best publicly.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, thanks. It's good to be back. Good to have another stream. Can't wait for the game tomorrow. Not gonna underestimate Fulham because by the table they're doing better than us. By the results they're also doing better than us. Let's hope we don't get any sendings off tomorrow like we did the last time we played them. Yeah, I can't wait to see all the signings or like more of Modric and more of the new boys. Like, and been enjoying scrolling through social media these last few weeks, just seeing all the rival fans cry about Chelsea breaking FFP, Chelsea breaking this and that, and saying that we should be investigated and all stuff like that. And it's funny, like people are crying that we give our new players so long contracts. Yeah, it's a part of the game. No one cared actually when was it? I think it was Atletico gave Saul a 9-year contract like in 2016. No one cared about that back
Arsenal,
then.
Fabregas, 8 years.
Yeah, no one cares about say with the release clauses, because in La Liga they give their players mental release clauses. I just read something about a Barcelona acquiring about a young Turkish guy for 2 million. He got a 4-year, no, 400 million in release clause, and now he went to Fenerbahce for free. So suck on that, Barcelona, even though you haven't seen him play. But yeah, it's like it's enjoyable these days to be a Chelsea fan, seeing that we have owners that actually care. And thank you to Arsenal, because we paid off our João Felix loan move.
Yes, yes, well said. I mean, listen, I'm disappointed that Jorginho left before the likes of Conor Gallagher and Loftus Cheek maybe and other players.
Yes.
But I understand from the business aspect on why we have sold him. 6 months left, he would have left on a free. So to cash out, it would have been nice to see him leave abroad. But it does tell you that all the reports around his name were all false and fake about he's not happy in London. He's staying in London, basically. So
Yeah.
there we have it, people. I also want to say big up everyone in the comments. Make sure you guys keep liking the video. Is Enzo playing against Fulham? We are waiting to see whether the work permit has been accepted for him to start. But we do need him to play because the likes of Kovacic, I think Kante's still out as well. Kovacic
Yeah.
injured. We might play Mason Mount in midfield, which Wayne would proper love. Matt Jaber wants Conor Gallagher in. He could feature.
Lewis
So
Hall.
all these guys, I don't know if anyone's noticed, but when you mention Gallagher now, there's a lot of defending against him as well. I don't know what it is. So I've got some followers, they get really
English.
angry. Sorry?
English.
No, but honestly, they get really angry.
But
So weird.
guys,
I said 40 million plus 5 million bonus is a good deal.
yeah,
it is a good deal.
And I was told, why does he have to leave? But players like Pulisic and Ziyech and J5 have to stay.
like
I
J5
don't know,
is
it was
gone,
weird.
and like J5 is gone. Pulisic is injured, so I think if he wasn't injured, he could probably have left in January. I think he could have. Ziyech almost left. It was just Chelsea doing some like I wouldn't say dodgy, but bad paperwork to not send him out on loan to PSG. So yeah, so those players could have left. Jorginho, like I said, Jorginho left. So, and 40 million plus 5 million in bonuses for a player who has only spent 1 year with Chelsea, or half a season at Chelsea, and looked average at best, in my opinion. Yes, he can run, and he can do stuff in the midfield, but he isn't like I think he will never be the player Enzo Fernandez can be, in my opinion. If he does, fair enough. I love it when players prove me wrong and shows that they are capable of reaching a higher level than what the fans expect from them. But like 40 million to, was it Everton or was it to Newcastle? That I would have taken that, because that shows that we also have to take initiative. Yes, we would have of course been struggling more in midfield, because we have brought in Enzo, but still lost both Connor and Jorginho. But that will also make us that we look better on paper, because we got in total like 50 plus million for 2 players.
Yeah, it would have
because of how
helped.
much we're
It would
spending.
have helped with the books as well, for sure.
Yeah.
Because reports are
So,
coming out saying
I
that we
don't
have
understand
to
why
sort it out.
people are complaining so much. It's a good money for a player who has had 1 good season in the Premier League under a different manager, in a different system, and in general in a different position, because he played as a number 10 or more an offensive midfielder in that Crystal Palace setup last season, whereas here he's playing more of a number 6 or 8, more of a box to box. He needs to do both work. He could do less of that at Palace
Yeah.
under Vieira.
Yeah. Thank you, and well said, Minil Sindre, for that. I do want to go back to Ziyech very quickly. I did feel bad for him initially, but looking at the timeline of the events, of the documents and stuff sent, I'm kind of 50-50 on it now. I don't know if you guys saw, but the first contact for the actual document sent was just before 10 p.m. From
That's late.
PSG, and I think that's way too late. I know Ziyech deserves a move and he shouldn't be forced to stay.
I mean, why PSG are only coming in on deadline day for him in the first
Also,
place?
I read there was 5 teams, but PSG officially sent the documents at 9:54 p.m. Chelsea sent something that wasn't signed properly or something around 10:30, and Chelsea ended up sending it around 11:03, which was 3 minutes too late. So I don't know. It's a weird one, but when I looked at the timeline, I think PSG were kind of taking the mick and maybe trying to distract us from signing Enzo Fernandez. Maybe, you never know with these. This is business, people. We're making big signings.
I'm actually looking at it the other way. I mean, we heard there was a snaggle in the deal earlier in the day, because there was that rumor that it could be an option to buy and not an option to buy. It turned out to not be an option to buy. I have a feeling Chelsea wanted an option to buy in, and that they've messed this deal up because there was no option to buy, so they might as well let him stay.
And
Yeah, but did you see the timeline? Sorry, wait. Did you see the timeline? No, did you guys see it? I saw it today morning. The timeline.
Yeah, I think the first one was a mistake on Chelsea's part, that there was some sort of error. So they changed that. Then they sent the second one, which apparently wasn't signed, and then the third one was at 11:03.
yeah, and of
Sorry,
course,
wait, what were you saying?
yeah, I'll go on with
I
that.
was going to say, for me, Ziyech, I don't feel sorry for him at all. He represented himself. It wasn't the agency representing him through all this deal. He chose to go to PSG over the others because he didn't want to be in a relegation battle with Everton. He didn't want, and he wanted to still play in Champions League, and he didn't want to go back to Holland. So he decided upon himself where he wanted to go, and because of it, as well with Hakimi there, and with the Morocco presence in Paris, he wanted to be there, and he chose that area. But PSG did the paperwork late. He represented himself, what he shouldn't have done. He should have been through the agency where, like everyone else does, and makes it even less complicated. It was just all set up to fail from the start. I don't feel. I feel sorry for him because he's now obviously put his bed in it, and he's obviously not a favour of Potter. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been in that position in the first place. But he's got to part with it. He's got to make do with whatever game time he gets, and prove in the summer he can prove that he can still play, so he can move on. Because at the moment he's got no one who will want him.
Yeah, if I was Ziyech now after the move collapsed, I would have tried to get my head straight, focus on this 6 months or the rest of the season with Chelsea, show that I can prove to Potter that I can be in the first team as a contention for being consistent and not being injured, and then hopefully get my value up and see what teams, if I then have a good second half of the season, which teams then would sign him in the summer. That's in my opinion how Ziyech should now look at it. Yes, the deal didn't go through. Of course, PSG could have contacted Chelsea a lot earlier, but they didn't. Chelsea could have, of course, done it better with the paperwork, because that's not apart from Chelsea's side of the deal. But now Ziyech needs to get this get a head straight. He was in training today or yesterday, from what Potter said in the press conference, and Potter still sees him as a vital, important player for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
So
he was
we'll
playing
see.
anyway. He was playing.
Yeah, we'll see. I think he'll play, because I think he's been above the other wingers in recent games, and of course we have Pulisic and Sterling both still injured. We have Mudryk, who can hopefully be a danger on that left wing, and Sheik on the right. But we'll
You know
see
what
how
I
it
forgot
goes.
as well? After all of this, I forgot Sterling is at our club. Honestly,
Why does everyone forget Sterling's at our club?
I forgot Sterling. Honestly, all I remember everyone talking about Ziyech, Pulisic, and then obviously we made signings.
I
No
keep
one
seeing
spoke about Sterling.
I keep seeing all these lineups and Sterling doesn't start in any of them. I don't
Sterling's in
understand.
none. Sterling's not even in the conversation. I'm
Yeah,
not even.
he don't forget he's injured.
Sterling starts in my team when everyone's fit.
Sterling on the
Obviously,
right,
yeah.
Mudryk on the left.
Yeah. In Cuckoo being here or not, I don't know if that changed. I don't know where I fit in Cuckoo, and that's some pot to deal with. But Cuckoo comes in, maybe Sterling doesn't start if people prefer Havertz, although I don't personally. But there you go.
So how many wingers do we have right now?
Sterling, Mudryk, Pulisic,
Noni.
Noni, Madueke. Are you counting loan players as well?
Yeah.
And Nkunku as well because he's already signed.
Felix.
So
Felix,
Callum Hudson-Odoi.
If you're gonna play Mount.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, so the players that are available right now.
Available right now. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I asked with the loan and
Mudryk,
players that are not.
Felix, Noni, Pulisic, Ziyech. That's it, Sterling.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So 6.
So 6 or 7.
Yeah.
And technically, don't forget, Mount has played winger for most of the season. So technically,
you are Hutchinson as well, but he's now out on loan. So I hope he does well out there.
On loan.
Yeah, guys, that's good for him. I like that.
I got some breaking news as well. I could be sitting with Mason Mount's family at a game soon.
Don't make sure you call. Make sure you call.
But I don't do those things, guys. I can't do it. It's not in me in person. I can't do it. I'll probably say Mason Mount. I'll probably sing along with it personally. Wayne Moll said, "Be a fan," and you know what? I will listen to him.
Johnny's gonna be on your case now.
No, we'll support him.
It's actually 9, by the way, guys.
Sorry?
I'll just work it out. It's 9.
Go on, let's hear it. Go on.
You've got obviously Felix, Mudryk, no, I'll call him Noel, but you know what I'm about. Mount, Ziyech, Pulisic, Sterling, Havertz, because he is physically a winger as well.
No.
And if you want to count him, Aubameyang as well. He actually does play a left wing as well.
I mean, Chukwuemeka's also played wing when he's played, so you could technically count Carney as well.
Yeah, then you could technically also probably count Lewis Hall as well, then, because he has played a kind of winger when he played pretty much at the back with all the running he's doing.
Yeah, but that's more wing back than winger, isn't it?
Yeah. No, but in my opinion, I wouldn't count Havertz and Aubameyang at the moment because they will probably play through the middle. But then we also can count maybe Datro Fofana as well, because he has played out on both right wing and left wing in the Norwegian league, and in my opinion, I think he will be better than both Havertz and Aubameyang at the wing.
Yeah, thank you, Mineral Sindre, for that. I forgot Norwegian League is definitely one to look at for sure. Alfred, I don't know if you're still alive. You're just sitting there.
Yes, I am alive, listening as always.
Good morning. Good afternoon. What's the time over there?
Good morning. It is 3:30 a.m.
Shit.
See, Alfred here, dedicated to the channel.
For once, he didn't join us the other day, Wayne. He left us the other day.
For once, in 1 year, I missed maybe 2 streams. And for once, he says,
I'm joking, man. I'm joking.
I know.
Guys,
I appreciate all the work.
Have you guys heard
appreciate
the
all the
song
love
for
and
Enzo
support,
Fernandez?
But all right, cool. I don't know if you guys know, or most the team know, of course. But obviously, I left my job, so I don't have a brand new laptop where I can just share screen and stuff. This laptop is very slow, so I can't do the lineup on the screen. But we'll do a starting lineup, of course, just going through one by one. But before we do, another super chat for Alfred. Dedication, man. Special super chat for you, Alfred.
Thanks,
there you have it, folks.
Appreciate it.
All right, cool. So we'll try to do it. Hopefully, people can remember what we're saying. We'll make it very clear. But in goal, people, We're going Kepa or Mendy.
or like anyone. I think any other play like guy in the panel also can share screen and do a lineup if you want.
Yeah,
to
you can. If you can do it, go ahead. Matt's. I don't trust Matt's because Matt goes a bit funny, so I didn't ask anyone.
Oh, thanks.
We can do Syndra if you want.
Enjoy. You be my guest.
Yeah.
Hey, he's here. Let's
it
see
now.
this. Let's see this.
Okay, so what?
Hey, go on.
See,
What's the formation?
nice
guys?
and quick
Formation.
as well, Matt. See, take note. Take note.
Oh. But listen. Syndra is never here all the time. He's here like once.
Yeah. So what formation do you think we'll
Yeah,
play?
what formation, lads?
4-3-3
4-3-3.
or 4-2-3-1.
I think 4-2-3-1. 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, 4-2-3-1.
maybe.
I think either.
I think that one. So
Is this 4-2-3-1?
yeah, this is like the 4-2-3-1 with wingers.
Drag the LM and the RM up, man. Can you drag it up? No. Can you move it? Can you physically move it?
No, not on footbin. You can't move them.
Okay, no, leave it. It's fine. All right, cool. So who's in goal, lads?
Kepa. I think Mendes is still injured, isn't he?
I don't think. Yeah. No, so I don't know if Saliba's back yet
So
from
no,
America
I
duty.
think he's still out there.
So
It has to be Kepa then. In goal.
I mean, I would choose Kepa anyway.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't think Selena's going to be chucked in straight away.
What about Mendy if he's fit?
Mendy ain't fit, is he?
Or what if he was?
I would still pick Kepa.
I would still pick Kepa because Kepa's more on form.
Yeah. If Mendy was on the form he had been earlier, I would have probably picked him. But I also think Potter prefers Kepa more because of his ability on the feet.
Yeah. All right, cool. So everyone in agreement with
yeah,
Kepa.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right, right back. SP.
James.
I wouldn't.
You gonna risk James already?
I've got to.
Oh my days! Really?
I won't play him the whole game, but I'll start him.
I agree with Wayne. I think James plays 60 minutes and comes off.
I would play him. I would try him if I was going to start him. I would play him like the first half. See how he's doing. How he's doing.
Start whoever, bring him on last 30 minutes.
Or that, yeah, but I was also going to say, see how he's doing. See if see if he has any problem with his knee, and if so, if he says he has some pain, take him off immediately, or take him off after the first half because I don't want to risk him getting another long-term injury. Like
You don't
we
want to
need
risk
to
him against
protect him.
Fulham. You lot are mad.
But in my opinion, I would play Alsby. Like we don't have
Alright,
any.
let's vote.
I'm not playing Aspi.
Let's vote. Me and Sindra say Aspi. Wayne and Matt say James. Alfred, over to you, Alfred. Hang on, Alfred. Hang on.
James.
Oh.
Yes. Come on, Alfred.
Let me kick him out. Hang on.
Could you replace him with James Milner then? Because apparently he can outpace Mason Mount, so I would rather have him than Reece James at the moment. Because then at least
we can pick James Milner. Guys,
yeah.
Listen, I never pick Reece James. If he gets injured tomorrow, you can blame Alfred, Wayne, and Matt.
But to be fair, this is our prediction. This is not and in general I hope Potter will think logically about this and say we're gonna
What's in your saying is you guys don't have logic. Okay, let's go next, people.
Right centre back.
Blame the medics, not us. They're saying that.
Like, shall we do the centre backs as a pairing? Shall we do the centre back as a pairing or one?
Yeah, pairing.
Yeah.
Silva and no, wait, don't put it. We have to agree first. Silva and
Chile.
yeah.
Same.
Anyone disagree?
No.
After last performances, no.
There you have it, man. Over to you, bro.
But I do have a funny feeling Koulibaly may get in. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, that one. No.
Why? Do you want the flashback? Do you want the flashback one?
The one next to him on the left.
That one.
Yeah.
No, these are so much better. This is better stats in general.
Yeah, but Saucy 88 Chelsea kit. Saucy.
Chile.
This is why I can't let this guy host on the screen. Guys, I apologize for this PG.
You didn't want me doing this.
content.
Hey, he's an intern. Leave him alone.
Yeah, it's true.
Left
Make money
back
from
then.
this. All right, left side. Lewis Hall.
Cucurella.
1-1,
Cucurella.
2-1,
Lewis
Yeah,
Hall.
2-2. Sindre, don't kill it, don't kill it.
Kuka.
Oh my.
Yeah,
God.
Sindre. Sadiq doesn't get any power on this channel.
Look,
How
I
you-
think I agree. Lewis Hall is playing really well, but
Is he?
I would put him if the midfield situation is as bad as it is.
It is.
I'd rather have him in the centre mid than have Loftus-Cheek or any of the other Muppets.
Okay, so CDMs or CDMs.
Yep. We'll try to do 3 in a row if possible.
Okay,
Does
yeah.
everyone agree with Loftus Cheek?
Or are we? Hold on, can I clarify? Are we assuming Enzo's work permit is good or
Yeah,
bad?
Enzo. Yeah, Enzo. Yeah. So
Okay, so
Enzo
can we just
be
put
one.
Enzo in?
I put Enzo in the midfield.
Oh, that beautiful dynamic picture there.
Guys, we've got to trade Cucurella for Chilwell.
But is Chilwell available?
Yeah, he is. He's put
He
Chilwell.
is
Oh,
definitely available. Yeah.
Super chats
But
win,
he
guys.
can't
Super
play
chat
full
win.
game either.
Yeah. So I don't want to play everyone that can't play a full game. Otherwise, it means
Yeah,
you're. So that's why I
Yeah.
picked James over Chilwell because I think Chilwell's been out for a lot longer, so he's probably further behind in recovery maybe compared to James.
I agree. Well, unfortunately,
But
Super chat
Surinaf done the super chat, so that's fair enough.
all right.
Okay,
Loftus
that's-
Cheek.
Surinaf,
people.
can you super chat Ruben Loftus-Cheek in if he doesn't get picked?
I think he will. I actually think he will. But
Like who is in our midfield as central players are actually available for the game?
Mount.
I would put. I mean, my other two would be reluctantly Conor Gallagher, and the other would be Carney Chukwuemeka.
Yes.
Yes. I'll go with that.
So Carney at the top.
I'm going Carney at the top. Yeah, I agree with you. But Lewis Hall next to him. In the
Okay.
centre mid.
Ooh.
Not
yeah.
not with the way how he was last time.
You think?
Hmm.
Okay, so wait. So everyone's picking Carney, yeah?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, cool. Left side.
Hall?
Yeah, I'll go Hall as well. Good
I was
forward
asking
position,
you.
man.
Who
So there's
how
two
many
rules.
wants Lewis Hall? Like who do you want, Sadiq? Like do you want Ruben or Connor or
Connor. I said Connor. So who do you
Okay.
want, Sindre? You're the final guy. Connor or
I am
Lewis?
so it's between Connor and Ruben or
No,
Connor
and
Lewis Hall.
Lewis.
Like it's hard to tell because I feel like in the last games Conor Gallagher actually been like decent. He has been picking up spaces and been actually running around and doing good jobs. And I think Lewis Hall has better potential and can do well, but it's hard. I think actually like the running of Conor Gallagher could be vital.
And Connor actually didn't have a bad game against Liverpool last time.
Oh, I can't play CDM.
He was one of the better players
Yeah.
compared to
Okay,
So
right
that's
or
why-
left or where are we going?
start of left.
Okay.
So I'm going to
Mudryk.
go Mudryk.
Yeah, I think this is like in general. I think we all want to see Mudryk for at least 75 plus minutes this game
Oh, yeah.
to see what he can do.
What
So-
about Mount?
No,
No, I would
No comments, Dick.
in my opinion, if Mount would get in, he would play instead of Chukwuemeka. I don't want Mount on the wing. He can't play as a winger. That's just my opinion on him. He is a central player. He can't play in out wide. Okay, right. Do you guys want Noni or who do you guys want on the right side?
No.
I'm going with
No,
Sterling.
I think it's Sterling.
Is Sterling available?
Sterling is available for some of the game, I think.
But
Exactly.
do you rather like play Noni and then sub Sterling on as an impact sub, or do you want to? Or you want to
so you
revert-
do like that, but for Reece James, he has to start. Okay.
I don't know. I just feel like I want some sort of consistency in that team. I feel like Sterling's a bit more consistency over Noni. It's a bit more. I don't know. Maybe a bit more pressure for Noni for his debut. So maybe
Yeah,
Noni
but
can come on, ease himself into it.
Yeah, and so then say Sterling play 60 and then Noni the last 30.
Because don't forget, Noni hasn't played a lot of game time this season as well because of a big ankle injury. So
Yeah. So
So what were we saying? Noni. Ziyech.
what are you saying,
I've
Alfred?
gone Sterling, but
Ziyech.
I know. Let's go. Everyone go one by one because it's all getting mixed up.
All right,
Yeah.
all right, Wayne. All right, Wayne. Apologies, Minerals, Wayne. All right, Ziyech.
Don't
for
let me
me.
come up there.
Wayne, who do you want?
Noni.
Noni, Sindre. I'll say Ziyech, man.
To let him choose.
Say Ziyech.
It's harder to say because like
There's always
want-
one guy that has to delay it and explain
let's
and
do
ramble.
Matt,
And...
so I can decide it because I haven't chosen yet. Matt, who do you want?
Sterling.
And Alfred.
Yeah, I'll say Sterling as well.
Oh, so you can only tie it, Sindre.
Yeah. Then
You
I
might as
think
well
it
just
has
go
to be
Sterling.
I think I might as well. Like
No,
he has,
No, hang on. If he ties it, then it goes to the panel, to the people on the chat to then vote.
Or you can go to
No,
me.
don't try
You can go to
that.
me. You can go to me because I picked Ziyech. So I can decide out of the two.
Extra
Yeah,
time
that's
that
true.
goes to the
I
fans.
like if Ziyech has been decent, so I can also say Ziyech. For me, it's either or Sterling or Ziyech at the moment. I
Pick
think
one.
Noni
Oh
is
my,
the
this guy, man.
I
pick
said
You have to
one.
pick
Ziyech, man.
one.
I said
Who'd you pick?
Ziyech.
Ziyech. Okay, so 2 Ziyech and 2 Sterling. So who said Noni? Wayne.
Yeah.
You have to pick Ziyech or Sterling.
It'd be Sterling then.
Oh
Yes.
my god, I'm
Yeah.
done with this. I'm done with this panel, man. I've not won
I know
one.
because I was going to put Sterling as a striker.
Serenaf has
So I
answered
was
it.
going to have Sterling on anyway.
Serenaf has done it. So
Yeah.
I've had enough.
Ooh, I don't need it on. Okay.
I've had enough of
Yeah, and then striker. Who shall we play?
Aubameyang.
Havertz.
I'm
Aubameyang-
gonna say bold
Aubameyang
shout.
with chest.
Fofana.
Aubameyang with chest. No more Havertz.
Alfred.
Wayne, I love you, man. You know I do, but you want Kai Havertz when you've got Aubameyang available. Go to the doctors, mate. Aubameyang straight away.
I like no
Aubameyang.
one reacted to what I said.
No, I know because I don't think Fofana unfortunately will get in.
No,
But
but
no, I look.
it's a bold. That's
If
why I said I'm
Aubameyang-
going
if
with a
Aubameyang
bold
can-
one.
If Aubameyang isn't doesn't want to fit, if Potter doesn't want Aubameyang to feature, I'd much rather Fofana.
Yeah, like I want to see him at least play some goddamn minutes.
Well, he got 45 minutes against who was it?
Man City.
Yeah, Man City. But obviously that's not an easy.
And that was in the League Cup, wasn't it? Or was it in
No,
it
that
was
was in the
in
FA
the
Cup.
yeah,
sorry,
FA Cup. I
yeah.
meant like the cup, not the league.
Look,
Imagine
I'm not
how
saying
much-
Aubameyang's a bad player. Don't get me wrong, and I'm not. I'll agree with you. He should be starting. I'm looking at it as a Potter. He hasn't been starting Aubameyang, and he came on and subbed him off on one game. I don't really think he's in his plans.
Yeah.
So that's
fair
why
enough.
I
was
said
only-
Havertz.
I think actually, like I wish Barcelona would.
But yeah, but Wayne, if I was picking this out for what I think Potter's gonna do, I'd Mason Mount would have to be here.
guess
Havertz
we have to
and then
swap out Aubameyang.
Put Fofana in. Put Fofana in just for.
Is he in the game? Yeah, there he is. Oh, yeah, he has a Chelsea card. Hell yeah. Looking good. Now just need a Mudryk and Enzo Fernandez Chelsea cards, and then we have a
I don't
full
get if Fofana gets one, but Mudryk hasn't.
I think that's because Fofana was earlier in the window, so therefore,
Yeah, but
EA
Mudryk is
could-
more important. Come on, FIFA, sort your shit out.
I also like that. This look at this and look at this. Fofana has more pace than Mudryk.
Well, that
I'd
just
love to
shows
see-
why FIFA's such a bad game.
It truly is.
Says that while playing it.
Yeah. Same.
I
And
love
also this, like, how can Thiago Silva have 53 pace while, like, I think it's Luis Diaz has like 91 or something, and he can keep up with him.
Guys,
I
if you
love- I
want
love-
to change the team, super chat what you want to change over, and we will do it. You're more welcome.
Ruben Loftus-Cheek in, do it. Super chat.
I just want
I'd
to
love
do
to
this.
see. I'd love to see Aubameyang with Fernandez and Mudryk. That would be good to see. I reckon, man. Interesting. I hope we get to see it one at least. Eventually.
Very cool. Look at that beautiful card.
Could you actually imagine seeing all the new players starting? Not obviously Fofana, no offense to him, but I mean like Selena and goal, Batiswar, what's his name in the and then Enzo, Mudryk, Felix,
This is a
Mudryk,
guy I can't wait to play for Chelsea next
Santos.
season.
What
Oh,
the
guys,
Gaston?
Santos
Guys,
is
just a
back
quick
yet,
one.
is he?
Just a quick one. Matt, do you need to go bang on that 5?
No, I don't need to go anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
I was too early for my prayers. My prayers are in 10 minutes, so I need to just spend a few minutes.
No, yes,
not
fine.
Yeah. I can't
Alright.
wait to see this guy next
stuff.
next summer.
Guys,
Yeah.
like the video, man. Keep liking the video. It's been a good stream. Let us know what you think about our lineup. It looks quite FIFA like, I'd say. It's like the way Matt would play on FIFA, personally.
There you go. That's now it looks much better. I have the gaffer in there as well
Well, have we only got 4 subs?
Yeah, it was awesome.
because I haven't finished finished making all the substitutions or
Yo, you lot, where's Marlon Sarr again? Where is he?
Monaco.
Please, Surinaf.
No, don't. No more super chats, man. We're gonna take all your money, bro. You need it for Minerals SC as well.
If you want Ruben in there, you can at least do like this.
Nah.
Swap him for Gallagher, not for Enzo. If Enzo
Oh.
is work permit are there, I think he should play.
You've got to remember though, we're all talking about like Loftus-Cheek just got back from injury. We've got Chilwell back from injury, Reece James back from injury, Sterling back from an injury.
Yeah, but some of them we do have to play.
And we don't have
players out of position.
and we don't even have Trevor to play out of position if because he's now injured as well.
Yeah, so I'm not playing Aspi.
Yeah,
I'd rather play Reece James with one leg.
I would have played Aspi like 6 years ago now, but not the Aspi that we have now, because Aspi 6 years ago was a beast. Such a
Can I ask obviously all you guys now, next season, with obviously Jorginho going, that's the vice captain gone, and we're all pretty much saying Aspi's not going to be starting. So next season, who is your captain and vice captain?
Thiago Silva captain, Reece James vice captain.
I'm gonna say Thiago's the captain and split them in two, or share them. If Kepa is still here, give him and Reece James the vice captaincy.
Kepa.
Yeah, have you seen how much this guy screams at our players?
Are you talking about the same guy that refused to come off for a substitution?
Hey, he's allowed to do that in the
we
rule book.
forgetting this shit? The disrespect. How can you have someone that disrespected the manager?
Kick him.
It is still
Kick him.
allowed to do it from the
No,
rulebook. He
that
can
is
still
not
refuse.
captain material.
Have you seen how much has changed from that? That was
I don't
5
give a
years
shit.
ago.
I don't give a
Like,
shit.
have you
They-
seen Ronaldo has
You
been
cannot.
captain?
You the fact that
Xhaka has
you're in
been-
the team
Xhaka is
shows that
Arsenal's-
I've just forgiven you. That's
Xhaka is Arsenal's vice captain, and look what all the shit that he did for Arsenal
yeah. I
when he was
wouldn't.
their captain.
If Jacques read it my way, he wouldn't be an Arsenal Football Club. Well, he would because I like how he ruins it. But Kepa's lucky he's still at this football club after that.
Yeah.
Full stop.
Yeah,
I'm not entertained. I would say Silva because Silva is the only true captain right now.
and
in the
only
team.
leader in the team.
And then he can nurture Reece James into that captaincy, and they can pass the baton at the end of it.
Yeah, and also,
There you have it, folks.
The only
Trevor
other
Splash
person
really-
I'd potentially consider if he is staying, because obviously there has been these weird rumours that he's leaving. Sterling could potentially do a captain's job, but I always like it to be a defender personally as a captain. I also don't like goalkeepers being captain because they can't really do the on pitch shouting from a goal line.
Have you seen how much Kepa is roaming around when we have free kicks and stuff?
Yeah, but
This guy is everywhere.
Yeah, but you need. I feel like you need to be on the pitch. You need to be seeing the whole pitch, but you actually need to be on the pitch walking around because Silva and James can actually talk to people throughout the whole pitch, not just when it's Chelsea's corner or Chelsea's throw-in or whatever.
I agree with Silva, but the reason why as well is I saw a video today. He was actually sitting there watching Emma Hayes and the women's and supporting them while they was training. So he's
My
a proper.
guy, Silva.
He is for me. There's no one better than him as a leader. For Vice, I think Reece James is a big shout. I think he deserves it. But if it ain't Reece James, there's not many other options that are coming out saying they're a big option. You've got Koulibaly if he stays, Sterling if he stays. But there's not someone really I could sit there and say I can put my hands on and say, yeah, I want him to be the cat.
Probably
No-
some people
no-
would,
no
probably
one-
some
no one with
Chelsea fans would
chest.
say Mount, but
No.
Yeah. Can I add something to
Declan
this
Rice.
question that just came up with Amrabat or Rice? If he was, I think he will still be available. Would you guys go for Amrabat, Rice, or Moises Caicedo in the summer?
Caicedo. Oh yeah. By the way, just quickly, Mason Mount captain. Like your carry on.
I wouldn't mind Amrabat,
Yes,
but I
sir.
want to do a bit more scouting in him, personally.
Yeah,
I want Caicedo, and if not Caicedo, then I don't know.
Yeah, I would say Caicedo.
Like-
if I was to rank it, Caicedo, probably Amrabat, depending on how he is and during the second half of the season, and then Rice depending on if West Ham get relegated and we can get Rice cheaper, then I would more like to priority Declan
do you
Rice.
think we will beat if we'll go for Rice? Do you think we will beat off Arsenal for signing because it looks like
well,
Arsenal have prioritized?
If he's this proper Chelsea that everyone keeps talking about, he is, then yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah, do you think if Arsenal actually win the league that they can persuade him because say, we won the league, come to us and stuff like that?
Yeah, it depends on the project, really. I think Rice could look at it and go, "Well, I've got I got Enzo who can spray all these balls, and I can just sit here and sit there and be wonderful." Then I think he'd like that.
Yeah, and I think why Arsenal also want to go for Rice is he's gonna be a replacement for either Xhaka or Partey. I don't think they're gonna keep all three of them, in my opinion. Because now then they have Jorginho, Xhaka, Partey, and Rice in those DMs position. Of course, that's good with gold players and rotational, but yeah.
Yeah, in terms of Shorinaf's comment, I don't think we're going after Jude Bellingham. I think he's already gone. He's going Real Madrid.
I think there also been rumors that he's actually agreed something with Liverpool have agreed something, but I don't think that yet.
Yeah, but the thing is with the Liverpool thing. He can agree personal terms with Liverpool he wants, but Liverpool ain't paying Dortmund's money.
Yeah, unless they actually get a Qatari bid or something
No,
that is also reported.
unless Liverpool sell the club, which they won't in this period
Yeah.
of time. There's
Yeah.
not enough.
Haven't they
They're
been
not
up for sale?
far ahead enough.
Haven't they been up for sale for like 3 months now? And no one has
Yeah.
actually gone in with a bid.
Well, that's the thing, because obviously everyone looks at the Chelsea sale and thinks, "Oh, that was done really quick. That's how quick things are done." But that was because Chelsea were under huge pressure,
Yeah,
and we
and
were
also
about to go
we
down.
had Meyer in
Now,
Body.
like you look at the United deal, you look at Liverpool's, you look at Newcastle. Newcastle took a year and a half nearly to do. So I don't think I don't think Liverpool will have it done by the summer, and I just think Liverpool won't pay the money because it will just, they'll look at Enzo Fernandez's bid and think, well, if Enzo Fernandez is that much and Jude is younger, played 2 more years of football, done all this and that, they could think, right, we'll get 150, we'll get 160, we'll try and push their luck.
I don't think
And
you spare two more.
I think Real Madrid pay it, because don't forget, Camavinga has been a little bit out of sorts, out of touch, and that just fits. He just will fit in there like a glove next to Tchouaméni.
Yeah.
What I was going to say as well, we were talking about Jude Bellingham at Chelsea. You forget, guys, that we got Santos, and he's in the similar mould of him and Casemiro. And I think next season he will be playing a lot of games for Chelsea. I think he'll be a starter in that midfield with Enzo.
You've got Santos, you've got Enzo. Potentially, Chelsea could be buying Zakaria as well. So if you got them three, and then you got really one more, which would be maybe a Casado, maybe someone that, but it doesn't have to be a huge option at that point.
Yeah.
If you are trusting Santos, if you are trusting Zakaria, it doesn't need to be a big option. That's why I wasn't totally against someone like Onana, because he is a destroyer. Although there are problems in his game, he's a bit
but those problems can be removed.
But that's, now we've got Enzo. I don't mind getting a, what you would say, B-list option in midfield.
Yeah, that's true. And also, don't forget, we still have Kovacic in our book. Yes, he's in, but I would still keep Kovacic because it's still a body in the midfield. And I think
Kovacic will fetch us a nice amount of money this summer that will help us with FFP.
You think?
Yes,
I wouldn't mind.
I think with all the stuff we've done now, even with the amortization, you've got Felix that potentially could be done in the summer as well.
Yeah.
If you buy Zakaria,
we still haven't
plus
paid
any signings on top. Plus any signings on top of what we got. Yeah. I think Kovacic could be Kovacic could be a player that you could get 40, 50, maybe 60 million for potentially.
Do you guys think if we actually sign Joe Felix on a permanent, do you think Havertz is a goner? Because in my opinion,
I would be flogging him to Bayern Munich as quickly as I can.
Because in my opinion, with both Felix and Nkunku, I think one of them will play like. I think if we play like a 4-2-3-1 like we're doing now, I think if we have, say, both Nkunku and Felix here, they will actually swap around and play like try and play like more of a center forward striker partnership with, instead of it will be like a 4-4-4-2-4, because they will both play like kind of as strikers. Like they will rotate a lot, because with the movement they have and the flair and the capability of the ball, I think if they two are interchanging in positions, I think it will be hard for the defenders to know which one they're gonna mark a lot. Because if you have like a, say, a Lukaku, I know he's probably gonna be sold, or a Havertz, someone like that who plays more up as a striker with the back to goal, then they know which guy they're gonna mark. But if they move around a lot, it's harder for them to know which one to mark and which one to defend.
I mean, I was having an argument with. Go on, Wayne.
I'm sorry. I know I don't want to disturb you guys, but I'm really pissed off with one of the messages. I know I shouldn't take any notice, but it's about my speech. I can't help it. Don't take the piss out of me. I've tried to say your name properly. Right? If you don't like it, don't take the piss out of me.
And it's never fun, or you should never actually make fun of someone because the way they speak, because they can't generally do something about it. That's just the way they speak. So that's not really kind of you. I didn't see the comment, but that's not really kind of you, and we won't actually accept that much on the stream. So
Yeah. So
if you don't like the way they speak, then don't
whoever's
watch.
saying that, pack it in and fuck off.
Yeah, keep it to
big up
yourself.
Wayne.
Thank you. I'd
Um,
say thank you. It's bothering me.
but go on.
People like that obviously don't have any communication skills or common sense to be nice anyway. So just ignore them. It's I know it's not hard, and I'm sorry that happened, but yeah, just
Yeah, I was having an argument with someone. I think he's a 12-year-old because he sounds very much. I haven't seen a lot of Chelsea in terms of before 2014, 2015. He was talking about how great Havertz is, how he's the best thing since sliced bread, and I said Havertz is nothing. And I said that Fernando Torres was a better player than Havertz has ever been, and he disagreed and laughed at me. What do you guys think in that aspect?
Like, of course, Torres, in my opinion, I didn't see much of Chelsea like before that time as well, but that's because I generally hadn't like picked my favorite team until later, because I just generally liked football. I hadn't found what team I liked. But I had gone back to actually watch a lot of highlights and a lot of games from that time, and of course Torres struggled a lot with injuries. He hadn't the pace and electricity that he had when he played for Liverpool, because he struggled with fitness, but he was still a more important player. He played more. He's more general. He's a better striker. He was more of a striker than what Havertz is. We don't even know his best position. That's how it's hard to like categorize Havertz in a position. But Torres was good on the ball. He was better in the whole of play, in my opinion, better in the air, and is generally always going to be more of a, in my opinion, a better player than Fernando Torres or than Kai Havertz.
Yeah, I said to this guy that there is nothing that Kai Havertz excels in really that's better than Fernando Torres. Even if you just judge his spell at Chelsea.
And Torres was also
not even taken
Havertz.
to his account. I mean, Liverpool, he was fantastic, but obviously Chelsea wasn't as good. But I even think his spell at Chelsea, he contributed just as much, if not more, than Havertz has. And
But if you look here, both players are going to be known at Chelsea for the Champions League. For obviously Kai Havertz is for the final, and Torres is for that goal against Barcelona. So they're always going to be known for that, no matter what else they do. I personally...
Also, sorry, Wayne, just quickly to add to what you said, he also scored in the Europa League final against Benfica.
Yeah, sorry, you're right there.
So,
for me, I no disrespect to Torres, because I think Torres has done well for us, and certain goals he scored was very vital. But he wasn't consistent. He was very inconsistent, unfortunately. And he did make mistakes in certain games, same as Havertz has. But one thing what's the difference between them both is what I've noticed is with the teams I've got, Havertz he links up better, and he's got more of he's more rounded than Torres. Torres, for me, in the team you have with Drogba, with Hazard, and with all them players around him, Mata, he did always sometimes just look out of place. So if that makes sense.
Yeah,
definitely. I mean, I can understand some of that. I think, in a link-up aspect, because Havertz is not so much a striker and is more of a attacking midfielder, winger / false 10, 11, 12, 13, 8, 9, whatever he is nowadays. There's probably a new thing that they make up with Havertz. But I just think Torres was... I get that he had probably the better players, but I just think Torres was a much better player in general. Yes, Torres missed chances and maybe missed a few too many chances, but Torres, I thought, paid his 50 million that he cost, as I said, Europa League final, Champions League semi-final, which was against one of the best Barcelona teams. I probably think a better team than Man City were. I think it's a better team in general. For our first one as well, in a season where, don't forget, it was a bunch of good players around, but it was a turmoil season as well at Chelsea with Andre Villas-Boas. Players weren't playing so well. It was also in a game where John Terry had got sent off for a very stupid incident.
I couldn't believe that. I was shattered.
So Torres was that he yes, he missed
But
goals,
when
but
Mary
he was,
did love.
he was that clutch player. And I just think he's, as a player, and this guy, I can understand maybe Torres' Chelsea career maybe might not be as good as Havertz, but this guy was trying to tell me that Torres' Liverpool career is not as good as Havertz's career at Chelsea. And I was like, this is how I know you're under the age of 14.
Yeah, that's right.
And also, Torres has scored more goals in his Chelsea career than I think what Havertz actually. If Havertz doesn't pick up his shooting boots and actually start scoring, banging like 20 goals a season, I still Havertz will not lace Torres' shooting boots for Chelsea. Even though Torres, yes, as Matt said, he missed a lot of chances. I know that, but so has Havertz done, but Torres also has scored a lot more goals for Chelsea. I think in the 13-14 season, Torres was one of Chelsea's best strikers under Mourinho's first season. Don't forget that's a season we also reached a Champions League semi-final under Mourinho. Just lost out to a really good Atletico Madrid team under Diego Simeone.
Yeah, we should have won that one.
Yeah, who was also carried by a then future Chelsea player in Diego Costa.
Yeah. I mean, Sadiq, what do you think in terms of the topic we're having? Is I had a discussion with someone on Twitter. We think is a 14-year-old. He's trying to say that Kai Havertz is better than Fernando Torres in either Chelsea or Liverpool career.
Let me tell you something. Fernando Torres at Liverpool was probably the best striker I've seen, honestly. For me, the way he played, him and Aguero were my favourite outside Chelsea. I've always wanted Aguero, personally. But yeah, Torres at Liverpool is deadly. And against Chelsea, he used to destroy us every single time, without that, which is why we probably signed him. That's why we signed him. But for Chelsea, he stood up in big games like Havertz. Havertz and Torres are very good at big games. But what I liked about Torres was there was an emotional connection with him. You really, really wanted him to score a goal.
Yeah,
the one against Leicester, I think I cried when he scored against Leicester. The little lucky goal where he just shimmied it, or like he just skinned it and he went in. I don't know if you remember, like 1 mile per hour, like this, and he went in, and then he scored a header. I actually made a video on YouTube of his goals, and he got banned within 1 hour. I remember now. I had the old accounts where he used to post the goals, and his one went viral, like, because everyone wanted Torres to score. When Torres scored his first goal against West Ham, and you put it up on YouTube, within an hour, I had 10k views back then. Like, this was random people just viewing it because they're dying for Torres to score. Everyone's mocking it because the ball, he tried to hit it with his right foot, and then it got stuck on the floor, and he had to turn around and he smacked it in. Yeah. But with Torres, it was always in a big game, he always gave 100% every game, regardless. Even the hat-trick against QPR, you just think, why couldn't he be like that every single game? Why couldn't it be that easy? But yeah,
Who was the goal? He's played with him and Hazard linked up, and it was outside the
Newcastle.
box. It was in Newcastle, yeah.
Yeah. See, this is what I mean. I remember Torres so much because I really, really wanted him to do well. He did do well in the end. His let me tell you a big stat about Torres. He won us our first corner against Bayern Munich back in 2012. Without that corner, we might not be here with a Champions League. It's as simple as that. That's 50 minutes.
He scored important Champions League semi-final goal against.
It wasn't that important. It wasn't that important.
It was important, but it was against one of the. It was against one of the best
teams. Yeah. Ever. But it wasn't important as the way people are saying it.
Scored the corner. Got the corner.
That's the one
in the final. And won us and helped win us the Europa League final as well.
And also the assist for Ramirez, I think it was.
Hey, Sadiq, did Barcelona not still have a little bit of time to get themselves back in that game before Torres scored that goal?
1 minute, 2 minutes.
So Sadiq, you're talking about the Ramirez chip.
Hang on.
No. Torres passed to Kalou against Benfica, first leg, I think it was.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But Alfred, you say that, but Barcelona, it was just going to be our day. Barcelona hit the bar, they hit the post. They were missing chances. We weren't going to lose.
Bro, I don't care, man. One good chance, especially with a team like that, 1 or 2 minutes could have been all the difference in the world.
Alfred, Messi had 0 goals in 8 games. Messi had 0 goals in 8 games.
And Torres completely killed the game. Torres killed the game.
Torres killed the game, but it was going to finish anyway. Wayne, come on, tell these little kids, please.
I was watching the game. I was watching the game myself.
You watched the game. You was.
Can I just say something?
I was watching the game.
They were all over us, Sadiq, in the whole fucking game.
Doesn't matter.
I'm going to ask a question now. Where was you all watching this game? Because I know where I was.
I know where you were.
I wasn't there. I wasn't there that game.
I wish I was.
But I've been in Nou Camp.
But shall I tell you the truth? Shall I tell you how I really watched it? I watched it online 2 minutes behind, laggy, freezing. Back in those days, it was difficult to have Sky Sports in my time. But let me tell you something. Barcelona were not scoring in that game. I don't know what it was. We gave them a penalty. They hit the post. They hit the bar. They were missing sitters. They weren't going to score, Alfred.
They did score in that game. They had the lead.
Alfred, they weren't going to score after Ramirez scored.
No. I tell you now, right? Because I remember this very much because I got chucked out of pub with my mates because we all celebrated and we upset some Arsenal fans. But that game, we had Day was in the corner. They needed 1 goal to beat us for both legs. We needed that 1 goal to have a buffer.
Thank you.
And there was a couple of minutes left.
Buffer.
And they had the corner. They took the corner. Drogba had it. Cleared it. Booted it up. I think it was Ashley Cole booted it forward. And Torres got the ball before the halfway line and dribbled past Ten Hag. Was it Ten Hag? Valdez, sorry, in goal. And it won us a game. And if we didn't score that goal and we still had the pressure, we could have conceded because we was struggling at the time.
No.
That goal was a major goal. And sorry, Sadiq.
Sadiq, you're forgetting what happened in 2009 with Iniesta.
Exactly, I was just about to say that.
No. You all have this wrong. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why you're wrong. Let me tell you why you're wrong. 2009 was against us, yeah? The karma was 2012. They were trying so hard that they weren't getting the goal. The karma was against them. We're the team that broke the prime Barcelona. After Barcelona was broken that game, they weren't the same.
Yeah, we broke the camel's back. But
yeah, we finished them. So it was meant to be.
No, that's when Torres finished them. That goal finished Barcelona. Finito. Torres, the Atletico Madrid player, finished Barcelona.
Yeah, he finished them, but we were going through anyway. I promise you we're going through.
Can I just say something? Torres has scored 45 goals in 172 games for Chelsea with 35 assists as well. Havertz is now played. I think if it starts tomorrow, he will have 120 games for Chelsea. He scored 29 goals with 15 assists. So he can probably outscore Torres, but don't forget, Havertz has never reached his prime. Torres has been Torres was past his prime in the Chelsea years, in my opinion.
But I also think a Torres goal itself, the Barcelona goal, was better than Havertz's goal.
Yeah.
What? Against City?
What?
Yeah.
What?
What?
Yeah, it was better.
So you're talking about a goal that actually won us a Champions League final?
No,
So
I
a
mean,
goal that got us to the Champions League
I
final.
don't mean
Not
the
the
aspect of it,
the quality.
whether it was in a final or semi. I mean the actual goal itself, the technicality of it.
So the ball
Yeah,
from
it
Mason
was.
Mount and to run on to.
Yeah, but that's nothing to do with Havertz.
Yeah, but the minute
Havertz
was
almost
for
mi-
Havertz to
Havertz
even
almost
raise
Torres
the
lost
ball.
run
the ball.
the entirety of the pitch, went round at that point one of the best goalkeepers on the planet.
Who?
Valdez.
Valdez, one of the best goalkeepers.
One of the best players on the planet at that time.
Valdez.
Havertz's
Yes,
goal.
obviously you had CS, which was the
Valdez.
best go at that time, but with Czech.
Yeah.
But Valdez was top 3, top 4 goalkeepers at that time.
Havertz's goal was lucky, by the way.
Wait, hang on. Valdez, top 3 or 4 goalkeeper.
You actually don't rate Valdez.
Gosh.
From that point, name 3 keepers that you think was better than Valdez at that time, or name me 5 if you
Buffon,
want.
Neuer. Even Czech.
Neuer wasn't even.
Neuer was never.
Neuer wasn't even in his prime. He wasn't even that
I
good
can
at
take
that point.
Buffon, Czech.
2012 Neuer. When he knocked out
Buffon, Czech,
Ronaldo.
Casillas, that's
He
it.
knocked out Ronaldo. Are you mad?
When? Do you mean with
I
Schalke?
swear he knocked him out in 2012 Ronaldo.
Neuer
when
was
he
playing
missed
for
penalty.
Schalke at that time. Not
So
he
who's
wasn't
in
playing for
goal?
Bayern. He
Who's
he
in
went to
goal for
Bayern
Bayern?
2013-14. That's when he went to Bayern.
Oh, so they
Right.
lost against Madrid in
I-
2013.
Right, listen, right. If you're going to talk about then, it's Oliver Kahn, I think was about Bayern.
No, at the time.
At that season, around that
But
season
Valdez
point,
definitely nowhere near. I
he
can
was
assure
one of the
you
best keepers at that point. Like Buffon, Czech, Casillas.
that. Yeah.
Okay, probably you can say Dida wasn't there, but what's all the Julio Cesar for Inter
Yes.
at that point?
He was
Like, who
past
else-
it.
And look, and you can't. And there's a keeper you've missed out.
Joe Hart.
No,
Joe
Lopez.
Hart. Oh, come on. Give it.
Joe Hart
Lopez.
better than- but honestly, Valdez was shocking. I'm telling you now. Just because Barcelona was perfect doesn't mean Valdez was good, bro. Honestly,
Who-
Valdez was shocking.
I can't take you saying Valdez is not as good as Joe Hart.
When did you say Lloris?
Yeah, French.
No,
He was young, but for France, he was at
Van der
time.
Sar.
He was
Van der Sar, thank you very much. Van der Sar. Yes, Van der Sar was one.
Van der Sar, yeah, there's another one.
100%. Not Lehman. Not Lehman.
Man
He
said
wasn't
Jens
insane.
Lehmann. How old was Lehmann at that point?
I think he was playing for
Mm.
Dortmund or something like that. To some, I think he was playing he was at least in the German league at that point.
Bro, I can't believe you said Valdez. That's as bad as you saying Lukaku scored more goals than Ronaldo the previous
I never
season.
said that.
You did. You know how I know? Because my manager, who's a United fan, keeps calling me out on it on my private chat. He's like, "Do you remember that
Like-
guy in your chat that said it?"
Shh. Didn't say it. I didn't say it. Shh.
Like, who was the guy that said Jens Lehmann? Lehmann was retired in that season. He retired in 2011.
Guys in the comments, I think you're misunderstanding. The goalkeepers in 2012, who
Like,
was better
around,
than Valdez?
like-
Let us-
Yeah,
we said
because
Casillas.
I
Czech.
hope when they say Schmeichel, he means Peter Schmeichel, not Casper.
Peter Schmeichel was, I think, also retired at that point.
Yeah, Peter Schmeichel was long way
retired.
retired.
I'm trying to work out who it was the keepers that around that time now. That's going to bother me.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think of it now as well. Let's try remember. Van der Sar, Casillas. So who's buying goalkeeper? It must have been Neuer.
No, it wasn't.
No, he's at Schalke. I know that for sure, but I can't remember.
2012 when Ronaldo had the hairstyle. He had the hairstyle up here, number 7, the goal.
I'm looking at it now.
And he missed penalty. He missed the penalty.
I think he transferred to after he transferred them in 2012-13 season, so after we won the Champions League.
Yeah,
Yes, Bayern.
2012,
Oh, the year Eden Hazard
Neuer,
came.
Manuel Neuer.
Yeah.
It was Neuer, innit? It was Neuer. It was Neuer.
Yeah. He
But it
missed
might have been a year after. It might have been a year
No,
after.
he scored. He
2012,
scored,
13.
He was an arrogant prick in the shootout against us.
No, he
He-
did go there 2011.
I did.
So was Neuer.
Boom! Boom! I was right. Come on.
It
Don't
still
ever
wasn't
doubt
the
me
same.
again. I know what I saw. I know I was
Sadiq,
right.
Sadiq, he still wasn't the same Neuer he was 3 years ago. So he wasn't at his best. He was good, but he wasn't one of the best goalkeepers in that year. He was good, but he wasn't one of the best
Bro,
goalkeepers.
he made his name. He made his name. He came onto the.
He made his name in the World Cup,
market,
or
man.
like a year ago. He made his name in the 2012-13 season when they won a treble.
Bro, he made his name right here.
That's where his that's
made
when
his name
he
right
made his
here.
name.
Look, he made his name right there. You see that 25th of April? That was the other game against Chelsea. Yeah, Bayern Munich. They went through, didn't they? Against Chelsea. Yeah, against Chelsea. And Neuer was in goal for Drogba. Oh my days! Come on, Sindri. Neuer was in goal for Didier Drogba's penalty. And you're trying to doubt me? Are you mad?
All I'm saying is
Come
he
on,
like all I'm
Sindri.
saying is
Oh, come on.
Valdes was
Neuer-
a better keeper. Valdes was a better keeper at that point than Neuer was. Neuer wasn't the best keeper or one of the best
I'm
keepers
seriously
in that.
telling you, he wasn't. He really wasn't. I'm telling you now, he wasn't. I'm telling you, Sindri. I watched those years. I was in school, bro. Like you, I was in school. I used to watch it properly.
2011, I was
Neuer
7.
was not. Oh yeah, I was about 16 when it happened, I think. But
I'm trying to figure out who's keepers around that time though.
yeah,
there's
I'll
not
tell
many
you. Look,
keepers I can think.
Julio Cesar, Casillas,
Valdes, Buffon.
Valdez. We had Courtois at Atletico.
Who was
He weren't
AC?
let go then, was it? I don't think.
Yeah, he was. We signed
2012.
him in 2011 and we sent him out on loan.
Yeah, he's on that loan
What?
to Atletico at that point.
Yeah, I think it was like a 3-year loan move to Atletico.
Yeah, he was there. He was the biggest name, 18-year-old, and I was like, he's going to be the next big thing, and I was wrong. But I did say that at the time. 'cause
Hey,
I mean,
he
he
was-
was a big
he
thing.
was wrong.
he was a big thing. He was.
He's still a big thing.
Huh?
Courtois.
Yeah.
He's still one of the best keepers in the world.
Oh no!
At the
Yo,
moment.
get this guy. Get this guy out, man.
Didn't he just win like UEFA goalkeeper of the year after the Champions League?
I'm sorry, yeah. A guy just told me if you want a Man United ticket for the final, 1.2k against Newcastle.
1.2k.
1.2k.
That sounds expensive.
Are you mad? That's criminal. That's
Hey,
unreal.
I don't look at the match prices because it's a little bit more expensive for me because I need to take a plane to England.
Bro, they're like £50 a ticket, bro.
Damn. And he wants to charge for one ticket or how
Yeah.
many?
1,200
1.2k for one ticket. That's a robbery.
That's unreal.
That is ridiculous.
That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
That is.
A guy was willing to pay £900 as well. Well, anyway, what was I say?
Marcus Watcher. I don't think he was
Schulze,
playing
wow.
Fulham.
No, he was because he joined Chelsea in 2013.
Fair
joined
enough.
us.
See, my
That
memory back
point,
in those days,
that-
those are my years, guys, man. Those are my
Oh.
years.
Those points aren't my strongest because I was like 7, not really paying that much attention to football.
Can you imagine? We had Mark Schwarzer, we had Robert Green, we had Mark Bosnich. What's Turnbull? Who else? Who's that keeper we signed from Sunderland?
We got one Hilario.
Hilario.
Sunderland?
So yeah, Matt Chop or whatever his name is.
Oh god.
Who? Begovic.
Begovic, but from Sunderland. Begins with M.
Manone?
No.
Oh.
No, it was Arsenal.
M.
When
What
was
year
this?
did you sign him?
What year?
I can't remember what year. Mac Chop or something like that. I know we did sign him. Don't look at me like I don't know.
Sunderland, yeah?
Sunderland, yeah, keeper from Sunderland.
I don't remember in any recent memory, man, any keeper from Sunderland starting with M.
No, I can't remember. The only player I know that
We
went
didn't
from
sign
Chelsea
anyone
to
from
Sunderland,
Sunderland.
Chelsea was Fabio Borini and Dishwashi.
I swear
Yeah, we've not
down
signed anyone.
on my mother's life, we signed a keeper from Sunderland.
Oh, easy, Tiger.
Easy.
Trust me,
that's
I
right.
know. I know I can be silly and stupid, but when it comes to Chelsea, I know that in
It
my
wasn't
head.
Willy Caballero. He
I'm going
wasn't
through Chelsea
it-
goalkeepers.
Wasn't it Cudicini? It wasn't Cudicini.
I could have seen we
So
sold
what
to
years?
Tottenham.
Wayne, what years?
Was it
We
Bosnich?
had Ross Turnbull from Middlesbrough.
But it
I've got the
wasn't
list,
Mark
I've got
Bosnich.
the list, look, I'm sure.
I can't remember what year. I honestly can't. But I know we signed him.
I'll try to Google it as well, Wayne. I can't find
No,
anything.
I've got it on the screen. I've got it on the screen.
Put it
Oh,
on the
really?
big screen because I swear down, I am not lying.
Wayne is getting ready to tell us all to go fuck ourselves.
Yeah, that's exactly the page I'm
Ross
looking at as well.
Turnbull. Marco Ambrosio. I don't know if he come from Sunderland.
No,
What year?
Yeah, what year?
I can't remember the year. That's the problem. I'm trying to work
'Cause
out the year.
I'm going into 90s and I can't see this name.
I tell you now, if I go off here and find it and have to send it to you guys, I'll be pissed. Because I know I'm not lying. I know I'm not.
Bro,
Well,
I've
I'm
got
going
the
into
list
70s
right
with
here.
Benetti
I've
now
got the
and I
list
can't
right
find
here.
it.
Look, what a list.
With respect, Wayne, I'm going to say to you, good luck, bro.
All right. Right.
If you're,
Rest in peace. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
I don't remember, man. I
guys, you lot
know.
hurt him, man. You lot hurt him.
Nah.
You lot hurt him. Guys, like the video, man.
Yeah.
Like the video, man. What a day. Wayne Moore's set to be wrong again.
is Wayne gone?
Yeah, he left, bro. You hurt him. Guys, like the video for
Yeah,
Wayne Moore's, man.
no,
One like, one
I'm not-
prayer.
I motivated him to go and find this mysterious keeper.
He's not gonna find it. He's not gonna find it. Guys,
Oh,
one
I
like,
don't
one
know.
prayer for Wayne Mods. He's gonna be wrong. I promise he's gonna be wrong. This
Yeah,
guy,
I think
man.
Carlito's going to hate this whole Torres Havertz debate when he watches it.
Why?
Because we've all kind of just said Torres is a better player.
You already wasn't.
Yeah, but
Well,
he's
Carlito loves Havertz. Carlito is like,
Havertz is still...
it was Jürgen Macho.
Huh?
Jürgen Macho. He came in. He played for Chelsea in the 20th, or he didn't play for Chelsea. I can share the screen.
Should have seen.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Wayne Modes. Wayne Modes is right. No way.
Can you
Wayne
see?
Modes.
Yeah, here. Whoa.
Oh.
Yeah, you can see it here. He came from Sunderland. And
Zoom in
played
a
for
bit. Zoom in a bit.
Chel-
2003.
Yeah. Like he didn't even play.
Go back up. Let me read what he said about him to Chelsea.
what a pointless signing he was.
Yeah.
Oh no! It was,
He was a fourth choice keeper, and he suffered a serious lung injury and subsequently failed to make a single competitive appearance for the team.
Keep that up. Keep that up. Don't take it down.
It's impressive that he managed to get a long injury, even though he never played a game for Chelsea.
Yeah, probably a training injury then.
I'm so in the mud. Oh my god.
Wayne Mold, you're right. Come back on. You're right. Come back on. We found it.
I'm finding it.
We found it.
We
Come
found
back
it.
on.
Yeah,
Come back on.
yeah.
Are you sure you're not kidding me?
No, I found it. Come
I
back.
just
We
say
got it up on
if
the
to
screen.
turn on the stream.
Wait, he's a goalkeeper coach. I looked at it, so it was a Rapid Vienna current team. I was like, fuck.
Okay,
man,
so-
he's still a goalkeeper.
So let me read this. So at Sunderland, he spent 3 years as second choice behind Sorensen, who was a very good goalkeeper. Yeah, managed 22 league appearances. He then transferred to Chelsea. I really don't remember that signing. That's mad.
Yeah, but are we ever gonna remember Bettinelli?
Yeah, I am. Oh,
I
here he is.
remember Max Water and Hilario.
Here
and
he
stuff.
is. Wayne Modes.
You gonna show me?
Hey,
Yeah. Jürgen Macho.
See, thank you.
Congratulations.
I know I can't pronounce it properly. I apologise on that. But I do
Macho.
remember
Macho.
vividly that we signed him from Sunderland.
Yeah, you can see it here.
Wayne, I
Congratulations.
apologise. I apologise.
I
Wayne.
did not know this at
Okay.
all. I'd never heard of this player.
But did you know that Neil Sullivan played for us?
Yeah, Neil Sullivan. Yeah, definitely. He was a good goalkeeper.
I literally I remember vividly that we signed him, and I went at the time, why we're doing this.
Yo, wasn't Neil Sullivan at Wimbledon once?
Yeah, we went
Yeah.
to Wimbledon, Tottenham, then to us.
Yeah, cause I remember signing him on Championship Manager back in the days.
I vividly remember that's why he got my notes, because I know he's there. I'm gonna find it.
No, you found it. Fair play, man. Guys, I think that's everything from me, man. I think we've had a good preview. We've had a bit of fun towards the end with Torres and Havertz, and now the goalkeeper Wayne Mold strikes again. People, we go live after the Fulham game at full time, so come and join us, people. Straight full time. As soon as it hits full time, we'll be live within the next 90 seconds after full time. So make sure you come and join us. Me, Matt. I think Wayne's free. Sindra's probably sleeping or making money. Alfred should be awake, hopefully.
100%.
But yeah, it's going to be a big game. Hopefully, Chelsea win at least 2-0. And Mason Mount, my thoughts on him before we wrap up. I think I don't want Minerals FC to come at me again, but he needs to improve. That's all I'm going to say.
I prefer not to speak. If I speak, I may be in trouble.
We'll end the day, people. Wayne Modes, Sindre, Alfred, Matt, thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, no
We
problem.
shall see you guys tomorrow at full time. Make sure
Yeah,
you come
don't
and join us. Even if
Don't
you're not
forget to like and
notified,
subscribe.
search for this channel. Torres is back at the bridge. Adios.
I wish.
Take care.